You're posting, you're promoting, you're practically begging people to buy your book, but the results still don't match your effort. The sales still slow, the likes still low, and the results still lacking. I know what that feels like. You wrote your heart on those pages, but now it feels like nobody sees you. You're tired, you're second guessing, you're wondering, is this even worth it? Author to author, I want you to know, promotion will get you attention, but partnerships build momentum and will get you paid. Hey y'all, I'm Shana Danielle, author, speaker, strategist, and the coach helping impact-driven authors like you go from confused to clear, build brands, book bulk deals, and break barriers, because you didn't write a book just to wonder what's next. And welcome back to my series. You wrote the book. Now what? In this series, I'm walking you through 5 strategic shifts every author must make to move from pages to profit. Last week, we talked about shift number 1, from pages to positioning. And if you missed that, you want to go back and watch it. But today, we're diving into shift number 2, going from promotion to partnership. And this one right here, it's a game changer and just might save your sanity. When I launched my book, I was hyped. You hear me? I had social media graphics ready that I probably got off of Fiverr. I posted countdowns on Instagram. I did IG lives. I DM and text my family and friends like I was running for office. I even gave a crazy pre-order discount. And friend, most of y'all know my story. It worked for a while. I sold hundreds in my pre-orders. People were cheering me on and it looked like I was thriving. But then after my launch weekend hit, wasn't as much urgency. The DMs, they slowed down a bit. I was exhausted and I still had books to ship, people to follow up with, and zero structure to scale it all. I remember one night, it probably was like late, like after midnight. My baby was asleep on my lap and I was crying. I know I'd be all tough and exterior for y'all that know me in real life, but your girl was crying, okay? Sis was tired. I realized I was doing too much of the wrong work for too little return. I wasn't building a brand. Hear me out. I was babysitting a burnout. And that night I made a decision. I was going to stop hustling for readers and start partnering with buyers. Because here's what I realized. Posting isn't a plan. Begging isn't a business. Promotion without partnership equals burnout. Now, when most authors hear the word marketing, they think promote like crazy, post with no plan, beg folks to buy. But that model leads to burnout, not breakthroughs. So let me teach you something I call the partnership principle. A book will sell slowly if it depends on one reader at a time, but it will scale rapidly if it gets into the hands of one right organization. So instead of promoting endlessly, start pitching intentionally. Here's what the successful authors do. They build partnerships, they position themselves to solve problems, and they make it easy for people to buy in bulk. Social media alone doesn't scale your book business. Strategic partnerships do. So let's break down the 3 powerful partnership paths you can walk as an author. And all of these are going to start with O, so it's easy to remember. So, path 1, you got organizations. Pitch institutions, not individuals. These are your bulk buyers: schools, churches, nonprofits, corporations. They serve the very audience you wrote your book for, and they got budgets to buy your book in bulk. Your book might be for moms, but a moms group at a nonprofit could buy 100 copies. Your book might help students, but a private school could use it for SEL programming. So ask yourself, who already serves the people I want to help? Consider the churches that serve your demographic, the schools with enrichment programs, the nonprofits that's serving the community your book supports, corporate HR departments if your book connects to leadership. That's just a few. One of my clients wrote a book for survivors of abuse. Instead of trying to sell one by one, we helped her pitch it to a women's shelter. Now, we did have to partner with another business, and that business sponsored 50 copies. They then referred her to a larger organization that works with survivors across 4 states. My own daughter, we sold 300 books to one organization when she was 6 years old. So don't tell me it's not possible. Tell me you're ready to learn. Now here's your turn. Ask yourself, who already serves the people I wrote for? Find them, serve them, pitch them. Pathway number 2, opportunities to speak, share, and or serve. Some partnerships aren't about a purchase. They're about positioning you. Every stage you stand on is a sales opportunity, but most authors are waiting for permission instead of pitching their book as a pathway. Pitch yourself to speak at local libraries who maybe host an author talk, different conferences, career days, book festivals, PTA meetings, women's events, and or whatever demographic event you're serving. One of my clients once did a 30-minute Zoom talk at a local nonprofit. They paid her $500 and bought books for every woman that was there in the room. She didn't need a huge following. She needed a clear message, a positioned pitch, and a plan. So speak, serve, sell in bulk. Speak, serve, sell in bulk. Now, when you are pitching yourself for different speaking engagements, you want to create a one sheet that includes your bio, what your book teaches, 3 takeaways or topics you can speak on, and possibly a link to a short video of you speaking, even if it's just a clip from an IG Live. Don't wait to be invited. Start pitching. Your book is your stage pass. Use it. Path number 3, overlooked communities. Activate what you already have. Activate what you already have. You don't always need new people to grow your book sales. You just need to notice the opportunities in your now. Too many authors are out here trying to attract strangers while ignoring the communities that are already connected to them. Let me give you a real example. So one of my clients runs a nonprofit that supports different families and helps kids learn, love, and enjoy the game of hockey. She already had a powerful book that aligned perfectly with her mission. It was about a little boy that liked to play hockey. Now, the issue was she wasn't really leveraging it inside her organization. So when she joined the program, once she had all her things in place, all her scripts and all that stuff set up, I challenged her to send a simple yet intentional email to the parents she already served. One email. One. That email led to 10 bulk orders and 10 additional speaking engagements at school in a 2-week period. Now, I'm not saying everybody's going to be able to send one email and get 20 bulk sales or 10 bulk sales and 10 speaking engagements, 20 opportunities. That's not what I'm saying. But I am saying Leverage what you already have. In her case, her results didn't happen because she did some big launch. It's not because she ran ads. It's because she activated a community that was already there. Now, the truth of the matter is, you probably already have a community you're overlooking too. Whether it's your sorority sisters or your frat brothers, your church or small group, your nonprofit board or program participants, your coworkers, clients, or followers who never got a personal invitation. I literally had my niece tell me off yesterday when I sent her the video from last week saying, "Hey friend, I'm back again. Check out my YouTube." But when I sent it to her and like 10 other people on Facebook Messenger. It's sent out individually. But she told me off. She said, "I was about to go in on you, auntie, because I'm not just a friend. I'm your niece." But then I had to realize, oh, this is probably a mass message. And then I sent her a voice message back like, "Yes, niecey poo, I love you. I appreciate your support." But I had to follow that up with something personal. So if you want to send a mass message, follow it up with something personal. But ideally, do your best to craft personal messages. For me, I was being lazy. It was late. I just wanted to send it out. Man, my niece told me off. You hear me? So friend, this your reminder. You don't need 1 million followers. You need to mobilize the mission within your reach. So here's a journal prompt I want you to sit with. If you want to share with us in the comments, cool. I would love that. And I understand sometimes we want to be a little private. So here's your journal prompt. Who do I already serve that I haven't shared my book with strategically? Who do I already serve that I haven't shared my book with strategically? And then make a list of 5 communities or connections you already have and draft one message or email that clearly states what your book is about, how it helps people, and why they should order it in bulk for a class, team, small group, etc., and what bonus or impact they'll get for doing so. You'd be shocked how quickly momentum builds when you start where you are. So remember, don't just look outward for opportunity. Sometimes the breakthrough is already in your backyard. Final pro tip. Stop sleeping on conversations. Show up in rooms. Introduce yourself with confidence and talk about your book like it matters, because it does. So for those of you that say, "Shana, I don't have any community. I don't have anybody," cool, then start creating it. Because organic growth always starts with being seen. Now, after watching this, be honest. Have you been promoting too much and partnering too little? Let me know below which partnership path you're most excited to pursue first. Organizations, opportunities, or overlooked communities. And let's not just talk about it. Let's build a plan that works. If you're ready to stop spinning your wheels with one-on-one sales and finally land bulk buyers who can change everything, I got you. Many of you know I have an elite coaching program with one-on-one support and group and community and all the things that help you get bulk sales. And some of you may not be ready for that, and that's okay. I also have a mini course that can help you in the now get ready for bulk sales in 4 weeks or less. Comment Blueprint and I'll send you the link to my free bulk sales blueprint training. It's a step-by-step walkthrough of the exact strategy I use to pitch schools, nonprofits, and businesses. Land large bulk orders without fancy funnels or big platforms. Create consistent scalable sales without chasing followers. You don't need to turn to burnout to break through. You don't need to turn to burnout to break through. You need a strategy built on positioning, partnerships, and purpose. And as we close, don't eat and run. Like this video. It helps YouTube show it to more authors who need it. Subscribe to the channel so you never miss when the video drops. And hit that notification bell because next week we're shifting from audience to assets. It's going to help you build a business beyond the algorithm and create real lasting impact. And if you know an author who's been hustling hard and still stuck, send them this video. Let's stop gatekeeping growth. We in this together. Remember, promotion may get you seen, but partnerships get you paid. Let's stop chasing and start closing. I look forward to seeing you on the next video, friend. As always, rise, right, thrive.